Everyone, it is almost Friday, and so far for this morning, we have been seeing a few small showers, mainly for the lower and mid-valley, moving with southeast and northwest. We're going to keep in a slight chance for some spotty showers this afternoon, only about a 20% chance of rain. So if you get rained on, consider yourself lucky, but if it does rain, it could be heavy at times. Look at the temperatures right now, mid-90s in Rio Grande City and Edinburgh, lower 90s in Raymondville, 90 in Brownsville, and 93 here in Weslaco. When you factor that humidity into the air temperature, it feels like 108 in Rio Grande City, 105 in Raymondville, and 102 in McAllen. So it will stay hot and humid, of course, for this afternoon with temperatures in the upper 90s at 3 p.m. A spotty shower or isolated storm is possible at 3 p.m. Should be mainly dry at 6 p.m. Partly sunny skies with temperatures in the mid 90s. We're back to the mid 80s at 9 o'clock this evening. So going to be another warm and muggy night. So here is Tropical Storm Jose off the coast of New England. It is not moving at this point. Maximum winds are 60 miles per hour, and it's not expected to move all that much over the next few days. But the tropical storm warnings continue for the coast of Massachusetts, along with the high ocean swells and the heavy surf for the northeastern U.S. Meanwhile, here is Hurricane Maria. It is still a Category 3 hurricane with maximum winds of 115 miles an hour. So it's already pounded Puerto Rico here on the map. Here is the Dominican Republic. Hurricane warnings continue for the northeast coast of the Dominican Republic, and they're also in effect for the Turks and Caicos Islands and the southeastern Bahamas. So Maria is moving to the northwest at 9 miles an hour. Here's the forecast track, and it looks a little bit better for the east coast of the U.S. as the forecast cone at this point keeps Maria away, or at least direct impacts away from the U.S. But keep in mind this forecast could change. And let me show you the forecast spaghetti models. Most of them agree on keeping Maria away from the coast. However, if this is still the case, there will still be some high ocean swells and heavy surf along the east coast of the U.S. due to Maria. Back home in the U.S., here's Future Track. And our chances for rain are going to be small today thanks to the sea breeze. What's influencing our weather, is we still have this big ridge of high pressure that's going to build over the southeastern U.S. into Texas. That's an upper level high. So as it builds southward, that'll shut our rain chances down to only about 10% for tomorrow into the weekend. So that's why we're going to call it mainly dry for your Friday into Saturday and Sunday. It'll stay hot and humid with high temperatures in the low to mid 90s. Now, let's talk about next week. As we move the map here, we'll watch this front enter Texas, and at this point it should enter central Texas by Wednesday or next Thursday. At this point, it's still too soon to tell if this front might make its way into the valley. We'd like to see this front arrive here, but at least we can count until then for the hot and humid weather to continue here for the next 6 to 7 days. So we'll hope that front gets closer, but at this point, the heat and humidity will continue right through the weekend into the first half of next week. On the water, we'll have winds out of the southeast at 10 to 15 knots. The bay waters are moderate chop. Watch out for some spotty showers or thunderstorms in the water. Next tide is a high tide at 4:59 this afternoon, and the seas are 2 to 4 feet. So for today, it stays hot, it stays humid with a 20% chance of a shower or storm and highs in the upper 90s. We will see triple digits for McAllen in the upper valley. Then it's warm and muggy for tonight with lows in the upper 70s. And here's that 7-day forecast. The high temperatures are back to the mid 90s tomorrow, lower 90s for Saturday and Sunday with mainly dry weather, meaning just a 10% chance of a shower. The highs are in the lower 90s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll put in a 20% chance of some showers for next Wednesday. And the morning lows for the next 6 to 7 days are in the mid 70s. That's your first 4 and 5 forecast. Now here's Matt.